Hi everyone. This video I wanted to make for the parents who are struggling with the school. You know, they, they think that school is not really helping their children. They are not keen on teaching their children, and it's always a kind of a bumpy ride for most of the parents who are sending their children with special needs to typical schools. I would say yes, it's not going to be a smooth ride because you'll have to understand and look at it in the whole picture here. The awareness about a disability or our legal rights as a disability community have all come in the picture in last 1 or 2 decades, and most of the awareness has happened in the last 1 or 2 decades. Not all the teachers are trained on teaching how to go about teaching a child with special needs. What are their strengths? How one disability is different from other disability, and how a child who would learn in one way may not be able to learn in another way. So if you are trying to teach a child who has who has cerebral palsy or maybe has autism, they would learn a little differently than how a child with Down syndrome would learn. And not all teachers are aware of it and are not trained on it. So that is the shortcoming that we all as parents we need to understand, and also get equipped, learn, and then teach them the strategies and give them the training. I won't say training, but give them the tips with which they are empowered to go on with their role as a teacher. NCERT, for instance, has a great resource. It is, if you Google NCERT, what is it called? NCERT resource for children with special needs, primary level. Google it and you would have a beautiful resource wherein they have shown various models on teaching people with various disabilities how to modify the syllabus. So you can refer this book to your teachers and read it out, maybe take physical copies and send it out across to the school. This is one thing. The other thing that is extremely important is that we as parents need to understand that school also has limitations. They would not have as many special educators that are needed to take care of all the children with special needs that they might have. And also we need to kind of convey the message that we are not after them, we are with them, and try and understand that a lot of times the problem arises not because there is a lack of sensitivity, but because there is a lack of awareness. And as parents, it becomes our prime responsibility to bring out that awareness to the school. And we can do that. Try and talk to the school and the teachers. Make a PPT. Show it to the teachers. If they don't allow you, then take physical copies and just give it out to the school so they can distribute it amongst their teachers. Try and modify syllabus. Yesterday I got a call from one of the mother who was very upset because for last 2 months the school did not do anything with the child. There was nothing in the notebook, and she hasn't learned anything. And the parent was very upset when she confronted the teacher. The teacher said that she need to really take care of the child, as there are other issues, behavioral issues and OTs. I know she needs OT and all that. See, for this to not happen, we need to have short-term goals and long-term goals along with the teachers of the school. You need to have these goals, discuss it with the teachers, and make sure that you're on their head. Maybe visit every week, every 10 days. For instance, if for English you've taken 20 vocabulary words that you would be teaching your child in the next 2 months or next 1 month, the teacher must know this. And so next time when you know what needs to be discussed. For instance, maths, if there is some topic in the class which and your child still hasn't reached there, you can give some sheets maybe counting sheets or the addition sheets or anything else that your child is comfortable with, you need to give those sheets to the teacher, so they are not looking for pages and are not making something in a hurry to give to your child when the whole class is engaged in doing something else. I'm not saying this should happen often, but there are times when the whole class is doing some sheet which your child is not yet able to do. So at that time it is handy for a teacher to have the sheet that you've already given them to give to your child. So that is important. I'm going to discuss in the next video about how you can modify the work, the syllabus, and a little more about the schooling. Thank you so much.